Alright guys, welcome back again to the channel. Back to let you know some of the stories concerning the Super Eagles of Nigeria and what's happening right now that is making the rounds. But before I talk about that, let's me take a few moments to pay some respect to Jota, who I'm sure you guys already seen it right now. It's all over the news, all over the media, social media, all kinds of platforms. Everywhere if you click your phone and you go into any of the social media platforms, that's what you'll be seeing. 95% of what you'll be seeing will be on, you know, the sad incident that actually happened early hours of this morning. Diogo Jota has passed away this morning. I saw that when I woke up this morning. That was like the first thing I saw when I picked up my phone, and I was very shocked. My reaction was Jesus. That was the word that I said. When I saw it, because it was really shocking. Because obviously this is not something that anyone would expect. Again, nobody knows when he's going to die, but at the end of the day, it's always a shock when someone who's healthy, someone who is full of life, someone who less than 2 weeks ago actually did his wedding with his wife, whom he had been with for a really long time. They have 3 children together, but the wedding in itself officially was done less than 2 weeks ago. And around that same period or so, he also won the what's it called? He also won a trophy with Portugal, I think the Nations League or something like that. A big winner with Liverpool as well. They won the league, won a couple of titles, in previous years. And this man is so full of life. He's such a very, very good footballer. I'm a big fan of him. I've been following him since he was at Wolf, and to be honest, he's such a very gifted player. Strong on the ball, knows how to position, knows how to score goals, knows how to win second balls, convert it. He knows where to, he knows how to play with his teammates. He's a he's a natural footballer, true and true. That's all I can say. But sadly, he is no more with us. But it's not just only him. The shocking thing as well to these great laws is that he also um died alongside his brother, his junior brother, who goes by the name Andres Santos. He's also a professional footballer based on the news, who played for who was playing for a second division club in the Portuguese league. And I mean, this is so heartbreaking. I mean, when you consider the, the family, the mother, the father, how would they be feeling, losing 2 sons in a single day? This is a nightmare, that I'm sure that they would want to sleep and wake up from. But at the end of the day, we just all our hope right now lies in the fact that he's resting well, he and his brother peacefully in God's presence. That's the only hope that we have, because obviously one day we will all return to our Creator. Nobody knows the day, but that is something that is unchanging. It's a constant thing. Everybody will bow out someday. But it's so sad, for this young man, 28 years old, very young and full of life, to just bow out like that. But there have been lots of condolences being sent, globally, different clubs, not just Liverpool Football Club, who is his, parent club. We've also seen all kinds of condolence messages coming from all other clubs: Chelsea, Liverpool, Man U, Bayern, Porto, all these clubs. Everybody's jumping in to send condolence messages, and even the players themselves. All over social media, on their Instagram, the posts, the stories. It's all been filled with lots of messages being sent, and Liverpool as well have Liverpool fans have started sending flowers, dropping flowers, outside of Anfield in honor of Diego Jota. There's just been a lot going on around. There's just been a lot going on about this sad incident, and it's still a very big shock to everyone, to the footballing community especially. But talk about the condolences. We also have a couple of our players. John Mikel Obi, Darren Murphy, Asisat Oshoala, Alex Iwobi, Kevin Bassi. Everyone is also jumping in to send their condolence messages. Which is obviously, I mean, the most anyone can do. No one can bring him back. But um, we hope that, as I said, he's resting well with God until we meet again. Everyone meets again to part no more. Well, let me leave that just, guys, and let you know what's happening right now with some of our players. Also in transfer markets right now, Paul Onuachu has completed a move permanently right now to join Trabzon. So this deal has been something that had been cooking a long time ago. If you follow the channel, we'll be talking about it, Paul Onuachu, and you know, his future with Southampton. It's always been shaky. You know, even right from last season when he came and played for Southampton before they went to relegation. He tried his best, scored a couple of goals, didn't even really make a lot of appearances because of one or two, three issues. Some were injury issues, some were like tactical reasons. The coach decided not to play him. But anytime he showed up, he would make some difference. You would see it, you know, in the way that they played. But right now, Southampton have been forced to let him go for a reasonable fee to join Trabzonspor, which is interestingly enough a club that he played a few years ago. I think 1 or 2 years ago. Played really well, scored a lot of goals. They loved him during that period. Even Trabzonspor wanted to make the deal permanent, but Southampton were not really obliging because they were asking for like way too much for him. That was why that deal was not made permanent. But right now, Onuachu gets his wish finally to join this club, and it was a grand style kind of, you know, welcome back or kind of reunion with his old club because you know, the private jet was sent to pick him up. You know, he and his family they entered Turkey, and then the massive crowd of fans coming out outside of the club's premises to welcome him to you know, to just celebrate him as a king. Obviously, he had been there before with them, done some great things, so they really respect him. And then they just came out to show how happy that they were that he has decided to join back into the squad. We just wish him all the best and hope that he will continue from where he left off at the club and banging the goals, you know, and then hopefully win some trophies with them. But moving beyond Paul Onuachu, Victor Osimhen has also been in the news as he has always been, you know, since the transfer season started. And this time around, it seems that Liverpool are interested in signing Victor Osimhen. That's the latest I've seen about Victor Osimhen's transfer saga. Liverpool have reportedly entered into the race, not like it's official, but they are considering making a bid to sign Victor Osimhen because of the fact that right now, of course, they would definitely need replacement. They would need, you know, to beef up their attacking department. And as I talked about, the news of Diogo is going to leave a really big hole in the attacking area of Liverpool. You know, so obviously the club is looking to strengthen their attacking areas. So the new report right now is saying that Liverpool are actually very interested in signing Victor Osimhen, and that they are willing to even pay him as much as £50 million a year for him to join. Which obviously, if Osimhen receives that offer to sign for £50 million, and then Liverpool are also able to match the release clause for Napoli, it's a no-brainer. Osimhen, I'm really sure, is going to grab the opportunity to join Liverpool. Liverpool is such a great club, one of the biggest clubs in the world, certainly one of top two biggest clubs in the EPL. You know, when you call Man U, I think Liverpool is the second. And the fact that they've now, you know, showed that they are willing to pay him his what, which has obviously been a problem for the longest time. Osimhen not willing to reduce his what, because obviously that's part of what comes with his performances, and we know his performance is top notch. He scores goals as a guarantee, not like he's a test and trial kind of thing. No, he's a mid striker. He comes in, starts to get the goals for you. So Liverpool will see what happens. They want to sign Victor Osimhen, but again, it's in the early stages, there've been a lot of other conversations, with different clubs as well. So we'll see what happens.